Rich Rising, and welcome back to the Hip Hop Hammock. Glorious earns highest first week sales for a female rapper in 2024. She sold 69,000 equivalent album units within the first week of her release. So she broke Megan Thee Stallion record. Megan dropped the album back in June and she sold 64,000 copies her first week. So there's usually a lot of noise around first week sales. So I have a question. So are first week sales a badge of honor or just a number? Now this week we have Tyler, the Creator. His new album, Pharmacopoeia, sells 300K his first week. Man, dropping on a Monday instead of a Friday, Tyler sold 250,000 copies in his first 4 days, closing the week off with 300K. Now we haven't seen numbers like that in a long time. And Tyler is one of those creative, animated, lyrical MCs like a Busta Rhymes, like a Ludacris, that has an organic grassroots fan base that is very loyal to him and his music. And according to chart data, he sold a lot of 12-inch vinyl records, and a lot of his fans are purchasing his physical copies and holding them as memorabilia and merch. And a lot of y'all pay attention too much to the numbers and you're not listening to the music.
I know that's right.
DJ Khaled God Did album is on pace. I reported this on Twitter and also put it on my Instagram. It's on pace to sell 115,000 first week. And I'm wondering what y'all think about it, because I already have my mind made up about it. I think this is absolutely a fucking failure.
Those are amazing. The Block is Hot, 230,000. Carter 2, 240. Carter 5, 480. That's 2018. He did 480,000.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. So, do numbers matter? Yes and no, I'll say.
Yes, it would be great for bragging points.
They're great for bragging rights and measuring immediate impact. But in the music climate today, do they really matter though? I mean, like really. In the ever-evolving world of hip-hop, first week sales are still a hot topic, especially for the blogs, the fan bases, who use this information to antagonize other fan bases. Now, even though Glorilla had impressive numbers for her debut album that landed her at the number 5 spot on the Billboard Top 200 album charts, Rod Wave, who has a grassroots organic cult-like following, managed to sell 127,000 copies his first week of his latest album titled Last Lap, which will debut at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 200 album charts. One thing about Rod Wave, his fans show up for him. It's no gimmicks, it's no drama, no big radio push, just his authentic fan base. So now let's get back to the first week sales conversation. It was just like 5 or 6 years ago where selling 20K was considered a flop, and most likely you will even be dropped by your record label. But nowadays these numbers seem to be the norm, right? Let's take Lotto's latest album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, which sold around 27,000 copies its first week and sparked a lot of controversy among fan bases of Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's. They jumped online and they dragged her for selling 27,000 copies. But here's the crazy thing. Ice Spice fans were taking shots at Lotto, but Ice Spice did around the same amount of numbers, which goes to show that no matter how big of a machine you have behind you, even linking up with Taylor Swift and having these massive singles, when it comes to a body of work, you still have to show and prove, which goes to show you that no matter how big of an artist you are, you still can have a low performing record sales. Now, one artist who I really expected to have higher sales from earlier this year was Big Sean. Big Sean's latest album, Better Me Than You. Me personally, I was thinking it was going to do about 80,000 the first week, give or take, but it only sold a little bit over 20,000. Which is the lowest of his career. Then you had artists like DJ Mustard, whose latest album, Faith of a Mustard Seed, only sold 18,000 its first week. I mean, he was blaming white supremacy, Drake, and DJ Academics for sabotaging his release. And although he did land his first number 1 song with Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, it still didn't garner enough demand or anticipation for higher album sales. So I say stop trying to do the math for the first week sales, since there's no accurate way to track every stream. And even though you have a few handful of premier artists that do massive numbers like your Beyoncé's and your Drake, long gone are the day when artists like T.I., who sold 522,000 his first week of his album King, or Lil Wayne, who did 1 million his first week with the Carter 3. We live in a short attention span society where consumers buy singles and they do not have the attention span to listen to a full body of work as an album. And just because you pay $10.99 a month for streaming service, just because you stream an album, that is not considered an actual purchase. So with so much content being pushed nowadays, the focus isn't on the music or the videos anymore. It's social media, it's like live shows, it's podcasts and merch that garners their attention. Now, even though the sales are slipping, the love for the culture of hip hop is still there. So the real win is having longevity and being an original artist. So if it's 27,000 or 270,000, it's the lasting connection with your fans that count. So what do you guys think about first week sales? Are there something that's overrated? Are y'all tired of it? Or no matter how many copies are sold the first week, if you like the artist, you're going to buy it, you're going to purchase it, or you're going to stream it regardless? Get in the comments and let me know whether you give a damn about these numbers and who debuted at #1 or who outsold this person or not. Or is good music just good music? Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy J-Rod with the Hip Hop Hammock. Peace.